Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of October 2nd to the 8th, 2023. First card out for you is By the Book. Okay, I see you doing things sort of exactly as they're supposed to be done. And that makes you really, really good at something. And you know what? The weirdest example of this came into my mind. Like if you're baking this week, you're doing it exactly as the recipe calls for, and it turns out great. Or if you have some sort of job that you're supposed to do, you're following the instructions explicitly and you're not taking any creative liberties. And because of that, it turns out great. You know, I'm seeing you sort of following specific instructions for something and it turns out okay. Some of you might even be building IKEA furniture. I don't know. I'm seeing you following instructions on something though, whatever you're getting into this week. We have dissipating coming through with the solar plexus chakra. Okay, I am seeing here a desire for you to sort of free yourself. And even in this card, we have a yellow canary by themselves, like wanting to be free. And you know what? They're very similar here because they're both stuck inside, really just kind of letting their life pass them by in a sense. And I feel this like sort of wanderlust, this desire to get out there and maybe to have a vacation or to travel or plan something fun to shake things up this week. We have Owl coming through as a spirit guide and message, as a theme for you this week. Wisdom, advancement, independent thinking, and enlightenment. Wow. I see people looking at you as really intelligent this week for some reason. And you know, you may be thinking to yourself, I'm not even doing anything special. I'm literally just following the instructions exactly. You know, like I'm not, for example, if you cook a lot and everyone compliments your cooking and they're like, oh my gosh, you're an amazing chef. You're like, I don't even come up with these recipes. I literally just read them exactly from the book and follow them. And you know, I feel like you need to sort of allow these compliments to come in, allow this good energy from people to come in, because you know what, you are smart. And as dumb as it may sound, some people are really bad at following instructions. Some people can't even think enough and use their mind enough to realize that they can literally Google or YouTube anything. You know, they don't have to stay stuck in ignorance. You know, if there's a question they have or something they're curious about, they can easily find the answer, you know. And I feel like having the ability to find your own answers in and of itself is a skill that unfortunately for some reason a lot of people don't have. I think it's such a waste, to be honest. Like, we live in the internet age. Information has not been this accessible ever in the history of humanity. And I feel like some people just waste it. Like, it's like you can learn anything. If you want to learn a language, there are free apps. There are free resources right here. You know, it's not like the good old days when internet didn't exist and you were stuck in the village with the people you've known your whole life, not knowing anything, not a single book in the whole, you know, village. Like, you know, you're not stuck. So it's like, why are you allowing life to become dissipating in a way? You don't have to, you know. Some of you may need to recharge, kind of move a bit your body, literally, because your solar plexus chakra needs some more energy flowing through it. And the way to waken up your solar plexus chakra, the best way to do that is through movement, especially dance, but also yoga, running, walking, like literally physically moving your body, stretching. Ooh, I am so sore, actually. Holy crap, I started moving and I didn't realize how sore I am. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyways, we're going to get 9 cards from you, 3 rows of 3 from the Murder of Crows tarot this week. First card out is the Chariot. Movement happening for you, literally movement. All right. This shows going out of your comfort zone. It shows that wanderlust. It shows moving forward in life, in your goals, in your dreams, changing things up. So that's a really good card to, you know, come after those oracle cards here. Second card out, King of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of water, specifically Cancer energy coming through in your reading so far. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer and things are moving forward there. There may be someone in your life, and again, they don't have to be Cancer. They could also be water sign, Scorpio, Pisces. Does not have to be. This is someone who exhibits a lot of watery energy though, a lot of emotions, a lot of creativity, and sort of like psychic awareness, you know, being very aware, observing everything in their environment. And, you know, this is in reverse. So I am seeing a situation here with this person, whoever it may be, where they are not being very emotionally forthcoming. They may communicate in a very passive aggressive sort of way, or honestly, some people are accidentally emotional manipulators a lot as well. So I'm seeing some of that. You know, there may be someone in your life who needs to learn how to better control and handle their emotions. They could be quick to anger or frustrate as well, so that may be something else they need to work on. Third card out for you. Wow, Queen of Cups in reverse. This is a matching couple right next to each other, both in reversed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Those of you who are paired up, all right, those of you in relationships, you know, there may be some issues there, or like I feel like the energy might be waning a bit there. Passions may be dying down, dissipating. And it may be because you both need to learn how to better control your emotions and better, you know, keep that flame alive. Wow. Wow, so much water energy in this reading. So much emotion. We do have the, oh, by the way, happy birthday if it's your birthday. We do have the new moon eclipse, solar eclipse in Libra, your sign, coming up on the 14th. And I feel the energy is already at the time that I'm filming this, building up towards that. And relationships are really, partnerships of any kind are really coming to the surface. And any issues that exist there will be coming out at this time. And I do feel that's really affecting you strongly, okay? All right, let me get the second row out. Fourth card is the Ten of Wands in reversed. Okay, there is a burden here. There's a lot that you're carrying, a lot that you're doing, a lot of responsibility in your life, and it feels like a lot. Wow. Center of your spread, Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, I come back to communication. Communication between you and another person may be a point of contention, okay? They may be someone who does not and I had a similar message come through for Gemini. They may not know how to communicate their emotions at all or in a productive way. You know, I am seeing someone here who needs to learn how to become a better communicator. Because, and you know what? This is why communication is the foundation of all connections, all relationships. Because when you don't have that, the issues build up and build up and build up, and you can't process these issues with them because you're not able to communicate clearly. All right, I'm thinking, Spirit's bringing an example into my head because sometimes, you know, they do that. I'm thinking of someone I used to date, and their conflict resolution skills were non-existent. You know, anytime I would have an issue with the relationship, a simple issue, something very small, I would bring it up and they would feel personally attacked and they'd immediately get defensive. And, you know, the issues never really got resolved there ever. And so over time, issues piled on, and that my resentment towards this person piled on, and that dimmed our emotions towards each other. That dimmed our attraction towards each other because we had all of these issues that were not being resolved because the foundation of communication was not there. And I am seeing a very similar situation for you. Now, I don't know if you're the reason communication's bad, if they're the reason, or you're both the reason. Okay, but I am seeing a block in communication is causing a rift in your relationship or in a partnership in your life. This could be a business partnership as well. All right, this could be a best friendship. All right, but there are issues upon issues stacked here that were never resolved. And that may be why you find yourself also like still holding on to the past and unable to let go of past issues. It's because they never really were resolved. They still exist there, okay? Sixth card out is, I believe, the moon in reversed. Wow. Woo. This eclipse coming up, I'm telling you, it's going to have a strong impact on you, okay? Strong impact on you. Emotions, issues that were not dealt with are coming up really strongly this week, okay? This doesn't have to be a bad thing, by the way. Your intuition is trying to tell you something here. Your intuition always has the perfect solution for the situation that you are in. Okay, and when we have transits like this, like an eclipse that can bring up so many emotions within us, it is not a bad thing. Okay, it's not bad. I know everyone says, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so intense, it's gonna be so bad. It's not. It's only experienced as a bad thing if you ignore your intuition. Okay, and your intuition, your feelings, they're coming up. All right, and if you ignore whatever guidance your intuition is telling you to do in this situation, that's when it becomes bad. So this does not have to be a bad week at all. I just definitely see issues that are coming up that need to be dealt with, because first card out, the Chariot, you're moving on to happiness and peace with or without certain individuals in your life. You're choosing happiness with or without certain individuals, okay? You're moving forward. You're achieving success with or without the support of those around you. Like, that's what you decided. So, final row out, 7th card is the 3 of Wands in reversed here, right underneath the 10 of Wands. I see a dream coming forward for you that you want to work more on, but I feel like there is so much emotional baggage, all right, that clouds your mind and prevents you from really focusing on your work, you know, your personal life goals, whatever they may be. All right, making more money, being more creative, moving further along in your career. Your mind, your headspace, your heart is clouded by a lot that, you know, you're so focused on that, and you may be watching tarot readings on these situations. You may be literally reading books on how to, you know, be in a healthy relationship, how to resolve this, how to, you know, overcome this issue. Like, your mind is clouded, only focused on this. And it is actually causing your work to suffer. It is causing your personal goals to suffer. You'd rather spend time with this person talking things out than going to the gym or working on your goal or doing this. And Spirit's saying enough is enough. Like, you need to focus on you. All right? You can't sacrifice your life's quality, your emotional well-being, your self-care for a situation that, like, the foundation is not there, like the communication is not there. 8th card out, Knight of Cups. Okay, there is situations, again, you have the whole family almost. If you just need the Page of Cups, you have all the cup court cards here. And this situation emotionally is moving forward. There will be changes this week in a relationship, okay, and in your creative output, because I feel like you had enough here. You're like, I need to focus on me. I need to focus on my creative projects, on my business, on my career. All right, I've done enough sacrificing for the people around me who can't even communicate properly, you know? I let this relationship, this thing, cloud my mind for so long. I'm getting behind in life because of this. And I feel like you're making this realization. And, you know, like I said, the train is moving forward. Whose reading was this? Hold on. Sagittarius had a very similar reading as well. You know, I literally said something very similar. The train, the bus of happiness is moving forward, and you're getting on it with or without someone else. All right, and I see here, like, you're recognizing that a change needs to happen. Some of you may actually be calling forward a relationship counselor, a personal therapist, or psychiatrist, something like that, in order to heal emotional issues that are coming up at this time, and just to help you kind of focus more on you and your goals in life, because I feel like your focus has been so much on, like, other people, other situations. Final card out for you is the the King of Swords upright, which honestly is pretty good. Clarity's coming in, and you know what? This is a king that is focused on himself and his empire or his kingdom, and he is very clear-minded, very, very focused on himself, and this is showing clear communication coming in as well. So I feel like towards the end of this week here, you're deciding on clear communication. That's what's happening here. I am focusing on me, on my kingdom, on my rule, on my goals, and there's a lot of ambition. You're taking the focus back towards your own growth and the things that you want to do, which is amazing. And your life force energy is coming back up again. You know, your magic, your life force energy dissipated because you were in this partnership, this situation, this job, whatever it may be, that was totally, like, unhealthy, you know? totally, like the communication was not there, the direction was not there, the foundation was not there, and you are sort of releasing that in a way. Honestly, we don't have any cards here that suggest a massive ending other than like the Ten of Wands reversed and the Chariot. Okay, something has to come to an end. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's the stress. It's like this consuming your mind all the time. Like it's not sustainable because you're not focused on your work and what you should be doing. And I see you like sort of making some shifts and changes in order to become more clear-minded. Also, I'm seeing like spiritual downloads will be coming in for you this week. So there's like a lot for you to ponder, a lot for you to explore. Your spirit guides are surrounding you and giving you the information that you need in order to kind of make that focus back on you. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. Like this video, comment how it resonated, subscribe guys, okay? Thank you, bye.